Aw, come on, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, he turned it!
No!
Oh, he turned it! No! No!
And both Geoffs, as we told you on the pre-race segment, coming to play. Geoff Burton out, Gordon's the leader. Hopefully we're keeping you up to speed on who's running where. Geoff Bodine was running well, then he spins there in 13th position. No caution. He did the 360 and continued away. Remember, he had that spin in traffic as he and Geoff Gordon tangled back at lap 68. This one here at lap 167, and we stay under the green. I was about to say, hopefully we're keeping you up to speed on the scoring, but if you want some additional assistance, remember NASCAR Online is available at that computer address, www.nascar.com. David Hyatt and his whole staff on hand here. They've got scoring up to the moment and all sorts of special features. NASCAR Online, your 24-hour NASCAR Garage Pass. Well, Geoff Bodine gets back in line in 20th. Here's what happened. Came off the corner and round she goes.
Well, there have been a lot of changes in that team to try to turn things around, but that's not what they meant when they said turn things around.
I would think not.
No.
There he is in 20th spot, Geoff, just ahead of Bobby Labonte and right behind Terry Labonte.
New Hampshire, the caution is out. Robert Pressley had a problem, spun around, hit on the driver's side. The leaders are in right now. Ernie Irving was the first to get here. 4 tires, fuel, he's down and away. Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
Jeff Gordon already in his box getting serviced by the Rainbow Warriors. It's a 4-tire pit stop. Jeff said the car was still a little tad tight. They will loosen him up with air pressure. He's down and away. He almost got held up by the 18, but he is out. But Ricky Craven beats him off the road.
So the pit stop's taking place at lap number 198. Robert Pressley has already gotten out of the car without any problem. There you see the cleanup taking place. He went into turn number 3, and we were eavesdropping on the radio. He said something just broke, and around he went into the wall. But again, Robert was quickly to get out of the car and seemed to be just fine. Back down to the pits, Glenn Jarrett.
Well, guys, right before that happened, Robert had been in the pits under green for about 20 laps, and they were working up under the left front suspension area. They were actually working around the tie rod end area and the left front shock absorber. So evidently, they may not have gotten something just exactly back the way that it should have been, because I have a suspicion that's exactly what broke on the car.
And there you see Kenny Wallace as he makes his stop. He is going to be held by the NASCAR officials. And we'll get an update from the pit lane in just a moment or so. But Kenny Wallace came in for his pit stop. And you see the NASCAR, in this instance, a Busch Series uniformed official there. Now with the Winston Cup official alongside, they are going to hold Kenny Wallace on the pit lane. The reason we're under the caution is that right there, Robert Pressley. Here's what happened. Tail end of the accident. He just went up into the corner and looped her right around.
Do you think that's a team that could use a break, or what? They're on their 3rd driver. They had 3 crew chiefs there. They had trouble making races, and now boom, into the wall they go in New Hampshire. They do need a break.
There's Jeremy Mayfield in 6th. Steve Burns with an update.
Eli, they thought about making a track bar adjustment, but as we said a little while ago, they are running so well, they made no adjustments, just bolted on 4 new Goodyears, so no adjustments for Jeremy Mayfield. They're very confident with the way the car is running and the way Jeremy Mayfield is holding that steering wheel.
So that's the report on Jeremy Mayfield. Figuring out exactly what happened there with Kenny Wallace, we are told now by the NASCAR officials that he had passed the pace car out on the racetrack, which in its own right is illegal. He was then told to stop on the racetrack and get back in the position that he rightfully held, and did not do so. So the 2 laps that he gained on everybody right there, and the penalty being assessed on the pit road. We are at lap 201. Hey, there's the TNN Motorsports trailer in the midway.